What's up guys, and welcome back to another Mayhem 3 versus Mayhem 4 episode. Today is episode number 3, and in today's episode it's going to include some Moxxi Heist spoilers. So if you don't want to see them, then make sure you click off the video, and when you do have the DLC, if you do, then come back and watch it. But today's boss, we're going to be farming the Fabricator on Mayhem 3 and Mayhem 4. And if you're unfamiliar with how this series works, I do 25 kills on each of the Mayhem mode to see which one of the modes is the best for the following: Legendaries, artifacts, anointments, class mods, and their dedicated drops. It's basically to see if you want to be farming these bosses on Mayhem 3 or if it is better to farm them on Mayhem 4. So today's boss is going to be the Fabricator. In order to get to the Fabricator, you need to go to the handsome jackpot and make your way to Jack's secret and go from the start of the map all the way to the end. And unfortunately it is a bit of a run, you need to go all the way to the back here. The boss itself is not that bad, you just want to be using a shock and a corrosive weapon because it is a robot. So once you've got the shields down, just use corrosive to get him down. His critical points are the eyes, the red circles on the machine. So moving straight into Mayhem 3, we're going to go through all of the different drops. So the amount of legendaries we got on Mayhem 3 is 42. And before we go through any more, I just want to say that the ion cannon is a guaranteed drop every single time. So you will get it every kill, you will get the ion cannon, which is very good, which is one of the main reasons why people do this farm, because that weapon is amazing. And if you want to know more about it, check out my video I did on the ion cannon to learn more. The total number of artifacts we got was 2, so not very good at all. Anointments we got 8, so it's not that bad on Mayhem 3, but other bosses have done better. And the class mods we got 3. Now all of these were world drop class mods and anointments and stuff like that. I don't think I got many of the actual Moxxi's dedicated exclusive weapons from this boss other than the iron cannon. The rest of the legendaries were all world drops. Moving on to Mayhem 4, we did get an increased amount of legendaries, with that being 62, but still not as good as the other two bosses we did do in the series, but they aren't part of the Moxxi's DLC. The artifacts was a bit better than Mayhem 3, we only got 4 though, so not that many to go on. However, anointments was a big jump from Mayhem 3, and we did manage to get 17 anointments, and most of these were actually for the iron cannon, which is quite good because you do want to get a good anointment for that weapon. And finally we have class mods, and we got the exact same amount as we did on Mayhem 3, which is the total number of 3 class mods. My overall thoughts on the Fabricator boss farm is you only really want to do it if you want a iron cannon and you want to try and farm for a really good drop of that, because other than that there are other bosses that will give you world drop legendaries at a better rate with higher anointments and so on. So if you do want to get an iron cannon, this is the boss for you, and it's relatively easy to get him down. Even on Mayhem 4 it doesn't take long at all. I used the iron cannon against him and I did take down the health fairly quickly. And I know that a lot of people do a Torg build, so you have those sticky explosives which will take down the boss very quick. That is it for today's episode of Mayhem 3 versus Mayhem 4. In the comments below, let me know who you want to see next. If you did enjoy the video and found it helpful, make sure to leave a like because it does mean a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and want to see more Borderlands 3 content. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video soon.